Good morning. I hope you guys are having a great day so far. I wanted to pop in here because I have been having a lot of conversations with people, and I think there's a theme, and I think we all need to work on being a little bit more glamorless, okay? So here's what I mean. We live in this social media age, and everybody is kind of like overcompensating, right? Like all of your celebrity people that you follow are like posting pictures of their skin rolls and like showing you that their house is messy too, and like blah, 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 blah. We know that. We know that social media is a highlight reel. Sorry, my daughter is finding right now to be the time she needs to use her walker. We know it's a highlight reel. We know that it's not necessarily reality on somebody's Instagram feed. We know that going to stories is a much better example of how people are actually living their lives to a point, right? Even that is still curated to a degree, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, we understand that people show what's good, right? We're supposed to focus on the positive. When you're talking about mindset, you want to focus on the positive. So it's not a bad thing to show the positive things and the things that you're proud of. However, if your goal, if your hope is that all of your outfits, all of your meals, all of your workouts, all of your everything is glamorous, if it's always Instagram worthy, if you think that every single meal that you eat needs to be a beautiful production in order for you to enjoy it, you're doing it wrong, friend, okay? Because here's the real deal. The people who look glamorous all the time have somebody else doing it for them. If their shit looks great all the time, I promise you they're not doing it. Or maybe they're doing some of it, but they're not doing all of it. And real talk, us regular people, right? I don't know about you. I ain't a celebrity. Pretty sure you're not a celebrity either. Regular people, we cannot be glamorous all the time. Your meal planning cannot be glamorous every single meal, especially if you want to get results, especially if you want to feel good, lose the weight, tone up, build the muscle. It's not glamorous. It is, in fact, glamorless, okay? It is all about putting in the work. And that doesn't mean that it sucks. That doesn't mean that you don't enjoy what you're eating. That doesn't mean that you're not enjoying the workouts that you're doing, but it just means it's not fancy. And I was thinking about this because two things. First of all, I watched I think it was Michael Pollan. I'm actually not positive, but it was somebody who was talking about the rate of obesity in this country. In the United States, the rates of obesity have just skyrocketed in the past few decades, really. And, people are always trying to figure out like what it is. It's not a knowledge problem, right? Like, we know what we need to do to be healthy. But it's an application problem. And the connection that he made, which is probably the best connection that I've seen, and what I know from the women that I work with in my groups and the people that I work with individually, is that the more you eat out, the harder it is for you to get results that you want, like in the gym or in the kitchen, whatever. If your goal is to be losing weight and to be being healthy, but you're eating out a lot, it's not going to happen for you. And you can make like healthy choices out all day long, and you can justify that away to yourself all day long. But the reality is that you're not going to get results if you are habitually eating out. It's just true. That's a video for another day, but I was thinking, sweet baby, say good morning, and then can you go play for a minute? Huh? Can you go play? Do you want to take this with you? You want to take this? Yeah, okay, you take that. And we don't go out to eat that much. We go out to eat like once a week. We buy a meal out. And that's because I know that for us to like feel really good, feel good working out, feel good, just like not feel bloated and not feel sluggish. Like, if I want to have good energy, I know that buying food out isn't going to do that for me. But by the same token, my meals aren't always glamorous. And I think we have this misconception that to be healthy, you have to be perfect, and also that to enjoy your food, it has to be this big production. And I was eating dinner last night, so I was thinking about all of that. I've been thinking about some of these women that I'm working with who who really want to get results, who've really been working hard, who've really been putting in the effort, and there's something holding them back. And you know, a lot of it is this going out to eat piece. And I was eating dinner last night. We sat down, we made cheeseburgers. We just made like burgers, like it was a burger patty. I put a piece of cheese on top and we grilled zucchini, and that was it. And I share a lot of pictures of my food, and I was like, oh, I should take a picture of my dinner. And then I was like, oh, nobody wants to see this. Like, this is so boring. And I ate it. And then I thought, that's how meals work for us. Like, at least half the week, it's a protein with some fat and some vegetables. Like, that's it. Just because it's not beautiful when you put it on your plate doesn't mean that it wasn't delicious. It was so good. It was simple. It fueled my body well. I feel great this morning. I got up on time. I got up when my alarm went off. I exercised already. I'm about to eat the same breakfast that I eat basically every single day. It's glamorless. I eat well, and it's glamorless. And so what I want you to kind of challenge yourself as you're going through your day today and this week and moving forward, when you think about goals that you're trying to work towards, like, are you trying to be glamorous? Are you trying to impress someone else with your decisions? Are you trying to show off? Are you trying to have everything be this, even though you know it's a highlight reel and it's not real? Are you still trying to fit into this Instagram bubble of beauty and like this curated stuff? Because if you are, that's okay. It's okay to share the good things. I do it too. We all should be sharing it. But I want you to realize that in your day-to-day life, if you are a regular person, your progress in whatever area it is, it's going to come from the glamorless activities. If you want to show off the glamorous, great, good for you. But make sure that you are also doing the glamorless things. Your life should be 80% of that glamorless, just getting it done kind of work for you to move forward in those areas. So like, you know, I find myself like, I don't always share pictures of my work. Like when I'm working, it's a disaster half the time. I'm like on my couch with my lunch and I've got water and cold coffee, and you know, I've got like this book that I was reading. I didn't share any pictures of because I spilled wine all over it one night. You know, like that is glamorless, but that's real. That is the real, yes, we've got to live for the real deal, you guys. We're not here to be showing off just the glamour. We've got to be doing the nitty-gritty. And the nitty-gritty adds up, okay? And that is what is going to move you forward. When you do those little activities, when you eat the grilled zucchini and the protein and you just do it, that's what's going to move you towards your goals. So I'm going to start sharing more of my glamorless life, because we ain't glamorous over here. And if you're glamorous, do you, man, but like we're not. And I think that we've got good systems in place to help people really be successful and learn how to be sustainable and healthy, positive living. And that way also, when you do the glamorous thing, you enjoy it more. You get out there and you really appreciate when you have that extra, when you have that little bit of extra special something, then you enjoy it more. And that's really what it's all about, right? Like if you are indulging in all of these things every single day, then it's not special. It's not unique. It's not, it's not anything to celebrate. And so I just want to encourage you, when you feel like whatever you're doing is glamorless, take that as a win, okay? Like lean into that, because that is what adds up to the glamorous transformation photo, okay? So anyway, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'm gonna go get down with some glamorless breakfast, okay?